I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in. I'm recording this in one swoop because I don't want it to be too distracting. When you have a job that pays a salary and it gives you the exact same amount every single paycheck, it can feel like a wonderful thing. But that comfort and security can also make you very lazy and irresponsible with your money. When I started working as a teacher, it didn't take long for me to take every single dollar I made and allocate it to a bunch of stuff I probably never needed. On top of that, I got lured into the idea of quick, easy money and started taking a lot of risks with how I spent that money. And that includes investing in many things I didn't understand and in many people I probably shouldn't have trusted. That resulted in me losing a lot of money and going into a gang of debt. So what does a smart guy do when he has a regular income but he's in debt? Well, obviously he scales back his spending, starts to live on a responsible budget, and works slowly to get himself out of that debt. But I wasn't a smart guy, so guess what I did? I quit my job. Is this the inspiring story of me quitting my job to pursue a journey called Humble the Poet full time? No. This is the part where I think the best way to get out of debt is to take more uncalculated risks and chase a deal which I thought would get rid of my debt in one fell swoop. Clearly I hadn't learned my lesson. And while I waited for that magical deal to go through, I ended up spending more money. More spending plus no job equals more debt. But of course that deal went through and all my problems and debts were solved. Right? Wrong. The deal fell through. Actually, it never existed. I was lied to. And it wasn't even some elaborate, complicated web of lies that got the best of me. It was a simple lie that I tried my hardest to believe was true. We've all done it. We've all believed in things that we knew weren't true, but we really wished they were. And I was no exception. So now I had no job, no deal, a broken heart from being betrayed by people I thought were my friends, and a lot of debt to the tune of $80,000. Yes, that's an 8 with 4 zeros. But to the outside world, I had left my job to chase my dreams of being Humble the Poet, and according to social media, I was winning. When really I was having hourly anxiety attacks. I was avoiding my friends and my family, and I lost 15 pounds, and it's not like I have much to lose it from. And NyQuil became my best friend. And finally I understood why people don't like talking about money. It's because it bubbles up feelings of shame, insecurity, and fear. I was ashamed of the decisions I made. I was insecure about my ability to fix the problem, and I was afraid things would get worse. And this made me have a very low outlook on myself and my life. I was a failure. I was an embarrassment to myself, my friends, my family, and everyone else around me, including my fans. And I didn't want to face that. When we encounter an ongoing and growing problem, we got 3 options. 1, we can ignore it and hope it goes away and suffer the consequences, which I tried, and things got worse. 2, we can pray or search for a miracle to fix it, which I also did, and things got worse. Or 3, we can face it and look our problem in the eye, figure out what we're doing to feed that problem, and figure out what we need to do to start feeding a solution. Option number 3 meant I had to be honest with myself. And that meant doing a lot of uncomfortable things. That list of uncomfortable things, coincidentally, was the same list that made me feel insecure, afraid, and ashamed. I had to face them. I had to tell people what happened. I had to ask for help. I had to admit I made a lot of irresponsible choices. And even though I made some bad choices, that doesn't make me a bad person. And when you realize there's a difference between you and your choices, then you can change your choices to improve your life. The years that follow, I so sweetly refer to as my struggling artist years. It was hard. But those years turned out to be the years that made me grow the most. I learned what was really important to me and how many of my fears simply only existed in my head. It took 3 full years, a lot of hard work, a lot of pride swallowing, and a lot of sacrifice, but I got myself out of debt. And once I did not go back to my old ways, because those experiences made me a new person. That's the person that most of you are meeting and connecting with. I can only say smart stuff now because I did and learned from a lot of the dumb things I did. And guess what? I'm still making stupid decisions. And that's okay, because our mistakes are our teachers. I'm in a much better situation now, but it took a lot of time and a lot of work to get here, and I don't plan on going back. And that's my big takeaway. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, as long as you're willing to claw, dig, and fight to get to it. I'm sharing this story because a lot of you who are watching are in situations that feel super impossible. And I just want you to know that if you take the baby steps in the right direction, they will slowly add up and things will get better. Don't focus on building the whole wall. Just focus on one brick at a time. Those habits that I developed during that difficult time has now set me up to be in the best position I've ever been in, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And now I'm at the point where if I could go back in time and change a thing, I would not. And that's what I told myself when I was at my lowest point. I said, Humble, we are going to work our asses off until we can look back at this moment and be glad it happened. Because a lot of our struggles, especially the painful and daunting and impossible feeling ones, can be gifts. We don't have to search for a silver lining all the time, because we can create one. And I really hope sharing my story can help you with whatever you're struggling with right now. And this isn't a story too many people know, and I'm sharing it with you because I consider you family, and I hope you find value in it. And plus, you guys helped me get out of that debt. You guys bought the books, came to the shows, supported the crowdfunding campaigns. You guys were an integral part of helping me get to the situation I'm in right now. Some of you have spent money on me, some of you have spent energy on me, some of you have spent time on me, and I appreciate all of it because it's all valuable and you could be spending it anywhere, but you've been spending it with me. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Wanted to put this video out very quickly because I thought the message was important. I thought you guys could find some value to it. Let me know your thoughts in terms of how we did it with the format. A lot more stuff coming, including new music, new creative videos, as well as a couple more of these. And I'm going on a special trip next month and I'll take you guys with me. Please remember to share this with people you care about, people that you don't, and anybody else that you feel would benefit from seeing this. Much love.
Even though you thought you was my sunny day, you left me burnt in the tan line exist around the space where my heart is or was. You thought that because there was a dependency we could call that shit love, but it wasn't. Love is something you don't know, and we too passionate to pass it up, so fast forward. Skip the awkwardness, the mushy parts, the 143 at that moment when we realize the ship is gon' sink, It was funny now that I admit it, but another 6 or 7 months have passed before we split, that's some seasons of bullshit, followed by the coldest winter and healing bullets with butterfly wings. Came saying stupid things, man, all up in your brain. Now my fame gets the blame then. Yeah, I got a couple fans, but it's only me and you in this room arguing.